So here it is Orko sir. So I have come with another fresh and new episode on my channel Physics Scholar, and the topic is today biology. Clear? So if you have missed my previous episode, you can see where I have discussed about the different type of circulation system of human body. Okay, as well as the heart rate. Clear? The heart rate and the heartbeat. Okay. So that if you have missed, you can see the previous episode. Now the today I will move forward. Clear? So I will discuss first I will discuss about the different type of heart muscles. Okay, and then I will move in forward into the artery, veins, capillaries, and the blood pressure and all. Clear? So without further delay, let us start today's episode. So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so subscribe it and write in comments and also share it to your friend so that everyone can get benefit from it. Clear? This channel is only for you. Okay. Now let us start. What is junctional tissue? Okay. What is junctional tissue? Junctional tissue. What is junctional tissue? Okay. Junctional tissue are the tissues that the heart tissues actually, clear, which will create the impulses and transmit that impulses through the different portions of the heart, clear, towards the different portions of the heart muscle. So these tissues are known as the junctional tissue, clear. So the tissues in heart which will actually create the impulses and transmit that impulses to the different portions of the heart muscles are known as junctional tissue, clear. And due to the junctional tissue actually the impulses are generated, clear, and it will be transmitted. Okay, and that's why the heart, there is a rhythm, okay, rhythm of the heart, clear, expansion and contraction, a rhythm is there, that is maintained, clear, due to these tissues, clear. So what is junctional tissue? Now the tissue of heart which generates impulses and also carry those impulses to the different portion of heart muscles. Okay, so this is known as junctional tissue. So this is known as the junctional tissue. So we have understood what is junctional tissue. So now we will start to read about some junctional tissue. So the first is SA node, and the full form sino-auricular node, clear, sino-auricular node or SA node. Okay, so sino-auricular node to or SA node, clear. So what is SA node actually? SA node is a muscle that is situated, it is situated near the superior vena cava of right atrium. Okay, where the superior vena cava is opened, clear, or the holes of the superior vena cava from where the impure blood from the upper part of the upper body is entering to our heart. Okay, so near that holes, clear, why it is entering, okay, through the superior vena cava or the vein, okay, which will carry the blood from the upper portions of the body to the right atrium of our heart, clear. So there this is SA node or sino-auricular, okay, node is situated. This is the muscles, clear. So the sarcolemma, the amount of sarcolemma is what? More than the myofibrillar, okay, is less, clear, in this particular type of heart muscles. Okay, the basic functions of these heart muscles basically is what? It will create the impulses. It will create the impulses and controls the rhythm of the heart. That's why a note is known as pacemaker of the heart. Clear? So basically it will create the impulses and control the total rhythm of the heart. That means when it will contract, when it will expand, so the total rhythm of the heart will be controlled by the SA node. Clear? So that's why the SA node is known as the pacemaker of the heart. Clear? So you have heard about the term pacemaker. Okay. So the pacemaker of the heart is known as actually SA node is known as the pacemaker of the heart. Basically the SA node can create 60 impulses per minute. Clear? SA node can create approximate 60 impulses per minute. Clear? So what is SA node then? I am explaining once again. It is one type of junctional tissue. What is junctional tissue? I explained. Clear? So the SA node is situated near the superior vena cava. That means the vein which will carry the impure blood from the upper part of our body to the right atrium. Clear? Near that holes or opening. Okay, the SA node is situated, and the SA node is situated. Okay, clear? And it will, the amount of the sarcolemma is what? Is a little bit higher, and what? The SA node that will create the impulses. It will generate the impulses. Basically 60 times, approximate 60 per minute. Clear? 60 impulses per minute. Okay, and it will also control the rhythms of the total heart. That's why the SA node is known as pacemaker. Clear? It is also known as pacemaker. So hope you have understood this. Now let us move to the next topic. Okay, students. So the next one is atrioventricular node, or it is also known as AV. A means atrio, V means ventricular. Okay, AV node. So it is situated near the opening of the coronary sinus of the right atrium. Okay, it takes the impulses from SA node and transmit it towards the ventricles, muscles of ventricles. Okay, basically let me explain what is coronary sinus, that I discussed in the previous episode. From this coronary sinus, the impure blood from the heart muscles will enter in the right atrium. Clear? So right side of the heart deals with impure or more carbon dioxide mixed blood. Okay, so it is situated near that. Okay, so here the amount of myofibril is very less. Okay, and we can see the presence of Purkinje fiber. Clear? We can see the presence of the Purkinje fiber and the bundle of Heath also. Clear? Here. Okay, bundle of Heath is there and the presence of Purkinje fiber is there. Okay, and the amount of myofibril will be very less. So what happened actually? What is the function of this? Clear? The function of this SA node is producing the impulses. So it will take the impulses. Okay, and then through the bundle of Heath, okay, it will pass, it will carry. Okay, because it is a junctional tissue. The function of junctional tissue is to either create the impulses or to carry the impulses. Clear? So it will carry the impulses towards the ventricles. Clear? Okay. So this is the main function of atrioventricular node or AV node. But if the SA node is not working properly, okay, if SA node sinoauricular node is not working properly or not working, clear, then it can also create impulses approx 40 to 60 per minute. Clear? Approx, suppose SA node is not working due to any fault. Clear? Now, or is not working properly, then the supportive system the Almighty has created. Okay, AB node. Clear? Then the AB node will come into act and it will create the impulses approximate 40, that is what, 60, 70 or 80 impulses per minute. Okay, depending upon the health condition of the person that I already discussed. Okay, and here it will be 40 to 60 impulses per minute. That is why it is also known as reserved pacemaker. So students, very important, so don't make a mess. Pacemaker, SA node, reserved pacemaker, AV node, atrioventricular node. Clear? And the pacemaker of the heart is known as it's called what? SA node, sinoauricular node. Clear? Don't make a mess. AV node, it is situated near the coronary sinus of the right atrium. Clear? Now the amount of myofibril is very less, Purkinje fiber can be seen. Clear? So it will take the impulses. When the SA node is working fine, then it's okay. Clear? It will take the impulses. It is a junctional tissue. It will take the impulses from AC node and through the Purkinje fiber it will go, clear, through bundle of Heath, okay, towards the ventricles of our heart. Clear? When SA node is not working properly, then it will also, it is supportive. Clear? If it is backup, clear, then what will happen? Then SA node is not working properly or is not working, stop working, then the AV node will start creating impulses approximate 40 to 60 per minute. Okay, that's why this is also known as reserve pacemaker of our heart. So students, hope this part is clear to you. Now let us move to the next topic. Okay students, now the next topic is bundle of Heath. Okay, bundle of Heath. Clear? So this is basically takes the impulses. Okay, it takes the impulses from AV node and transmit it from atrium to ventricle. It is generated from AV node and connected with Purkinje fibers. Okay, Purkinje fibers, clear? So this bundle of his, clear? So what will happen? It will take the impulses, because this is a junctional tissue, it will take the impulses from the AV node, that just now I have discussed, okay? It will take the impulses from AV node and it will transmit it from the atrium to ventricle, clear? So it is what? It is also branch, okay? So the left portion has many branches and right portion have one branch. So basically it will act as a carrier. So the impulse it will take from AV node and from the atrium to ventricle it will send, clear? And it will also it is known as the bundle of His, and it will send it, okay, through, and it is connected the other end, one end it will coming from the AV node and other is connected to the Purkinje fiber. Now the thing is that if both the SA node and AV node cannot create impulses, then another supportive system is there, okay, that this bundle of His will can also create the impulses, okay, for the support, clear? If both SA node and AV node is not working, then it can also create the impulses, but it is not as much as they can create, clear? It can also create impulses which is approx 36 per minute, clear? Approx 36 times per minute, 36 impulses per minute, clear? So that is what bundle of His. So the bundle of His will take the impulses from the AV node, and that impulses will send from the atrium to ventricle, clear? So the total heart muscles can get the impulses, so it will act as a carrier of the impulses and it is connected with the Purkinje fiber. Now the thing is that if both the SA node and AV node failed, that means they are not working properly, okay, then what will happen? This bundle of His also can create the impulses, but it is less okay, amount, only 36, approximate 36 times per minute, okay. So students, hope you have understood the bundle of His. Now let us move to the next topic. Okay, now let us start the next point, Purkinje fiber. Okay, Purkinje fiber. Okay, what is Purkinje fiber? Okay, Purkinje fiber that will take the impulses from the bundle of His, clear? It will created or generated from the branch of the bundle of His, clear? So it is generated from the branch of bundle of His, okay, bundle of His, and expand the impulses to all muscles of ventricle, clear? And basically the papillary muscles, clear? So the papillary muscles of the ventricle, okay, it will expand or it will spread the impulses, okay, and the amount of sarcolemma, okay, sarcoplasm, amount of sarcoplasm is more and glycogen is there, okay, in the sarcoplasm, clear? and also the Purkinje fiber, it can also create impulses of 30 to 36 per minute. Clear? So the Purkinje fiber can also create the impulses 30 to 36 times per minute. Okay, 30 to 36 impulses per minute. Clear? So what is Purkinje fiber? So it will first SA node, then AB node, then a bundle of his, then Purkinje fiber. The bundle of his is branch. Okay. So from that branch the Purkinje fiber generated, and it will spread. It is the ultimate thing it is doing. It will spread the impulses to the different part of the papillary muscles of the ventricle. Clear? And also it can create the impulses of 30 to 36 times per minute. Clear? So this is the Purkinje fiber. So students, hope you have understood the different functions of the heart muscles. Clear? Now let us move to the next topic. Okay students, now let us discuss about the blood vessels. Blood vessels. Okay. So blood vessels basically are of three types. First is artery, second is vein, and capillaries. Okay. So this is the three type of the blood vessels. Okay, artery, vein, and capillaries. I have used these terms many times. Okay, while I am discussing about the heart. Okay, so what is first artery? Artery. So basically all the arteries will carry blood from heart towards the different parts of our body, or all the parts of our body. Clear? Mostly the more amount of oxygen mixed blood or pure blood. The exception is pulmonary artery. Clear? Pulmonary artery from heart, it will, so in the pulmonary system I discuss circulation, okay, it will carry the impure blood or more amount of carbon dioxide mixed blood from heart to lungs. Okay. So what is artery? So the artery, the blood vessels through which the more amount of oxygen mixed blood or pure blood, okay, exception you have to write, exception pulmonary artery carries from heart to the all parts of our body are known as artery. So basically when the blood will come through artery, clear, to the all part of our body, when the lower two chambers, the ventricle will be in systole condition, then the blood will be transmitted to the all portions of our body. So when the ventricle will be in systole condition, that means the pressure of the blood will be maximum. Clear? The pressure of the blood will be maximum. When the pressure of the blood will be maximum, okay, so the blood pressure, so the blood is flowing to artery, the pressure of the blood will be more. Okay, so the pressure of blood will be more. Next one is what? The pressure of blood will be more. So next one, they don't have any valve inside it. Clear? And the muscles are so prepared that they can handle the extra pressure of the blood. Clear? and the radius of the arteries are more than the vein. Clear? So the artery are the blood vessels which basically carries the more amount of oxygen mixed blood or pure blood from heart to the different part of our body, exception the pulmonary artery. Clear? And the flow of blood through the artery or the blood pressure through artery will be more, and the wall of the arteries are so that it can handle the pressure of the high blood, okay, which is flowing through it. Okay, the high blood pressure it can handle. Clear? And what will happen? It don't have any valve inside it. Okay, so this is the artery. Clear? Now let us discuss about the vein. Okay, so what is vein? Now let us discuss about the vein. So what is actually vein? It is also a blood vessels, vein. Okay, vein, it is also a blood vessels. So the blood vessels which carries the more amount of CO2 or carbon dioxide mixed blood, more amount of carbon dioxide mixed blood or impure blood from different part of our body to the heart. Okay, okay, here you have to write impure blood. Okay, exception what? Pulmonary vein. Okay, that you have to write here. To the heart is known as vein. Clear? The flow of blood in vein will be less than artery. Okay, the vein has valve inside it. Very thin vein, and the vein coming from brain basically don't have valves. Okay, so basically what is vein then? Clear? Basically the impure blood from the different parts of our body, but which will supply the pure blood? Lungs. So from lungs, okay, the pure blood will come to the left atrium of our heart by pulmonary vein. Clear? So the vein and all other veins basically will carry the impure blood from the different parts of our body towards heart. Clear? And the speed of when the heart is in diastole condition, then the blood will enter in the upper two chambers, that means two atriums. Okay, that means the speed of blood will be lesser than compared to the artery in vein. Clear? So the vein have also the valve, but all the veins don't have any valves. Okay, some veins which are very thin. Clear? And the veins which are coming from brain. Okay, so those type of veins don't have any valve inside it. So this is the artery and the vein. Clear? The wall of the vein is not so hard like arteries. That means they cannot carry the high blood pressure or cannot resist the high blood pressure just like the wall of the artery. Okay. Now let us come to the capillary. Capillary means nothing but the net-like structure where the artery and veins are branch. Clear? So what will happen? The branch, okay, artery and vein, the junction of the artery and vein. Okay, the vein will be branch. Clear? So the impure blood will come, and the pure blood will carry the oxygen, and it is branch. Clear? Oxygen will enter in the cell, okay, and the carbon dioxide will enter in the blood, and that blood will enter, carbon dioxide will enter, okay, and that blood will enter, and that is what the vein, okay, that will take the carbon dioxide and become more carbon dioxide mixed blood, and through that it is and that will mix to the main vein, and through that vein it will come to heart, okay. So that is known as the capillary. So basically, okay, I am explaining what is capillary. Clear? What is capillary? So suppose what is happening? It is basically, you can treat it as junction between the artery and vein. Suppose I am using two colors. Suppose it is what? It is artery. For your understanding, I am writing like this. Okay. So it is branch in the smaller part. Clear? Smaller part. And suppose it is vein. So it is also branch in the smaller part. Clear? So this part is known as capillary. So what we know? Basically, this deals with the pure blood and this deals with the impure blood. Clear? That means more O2 mixed blood, and it is less, and it is more CO2 mixed blood. Clear? More CO2 mixed blood. Now what is happening? Clear? What is happening now? So here it is what spread on the tissues or the tissues of our body. Clear? Okay, this capillaries. Clear? It is branch in the tissues of our body. So what will happen? The O2 will enter in the from this blood will enter, okay, and the other important materials will enter to the cells of our body, and from cells, okay, the CO2 will enter in the blood, okay, and that blood, if CO2 is entering, that means that will carry more amount of CO2, and that will again transmitted, that blood will be transmitted to the what? To the vein towards heart, okay. So this is the procedure. So basically the artery will carry the pure blood, and which will carry the oxygen and other nutrients, and it will be supplied to the cell, and the cell will return back the carbon dioxide and other excretory products that will mix, and that will be carried to the vein towards the heart. Clear? And from heart towards the lung for purification. Okay. So this is the capillaries. So I hope you have understood the concept of the artery, vein and capillaries. Clear? So now let us move to the next topic. So students, now let us discuss about cardiac output. What is cardiac output? Clear? So what we know, when the ventricles will be in systole condition. Clear? When the ventricles will be in systole condition, then the pure and impure blood will enter in the artery. Clear? From heart, and it will be supplied to the different parts of our body. So the amount of blood enters, okay, from each ventricle, clear, into the artery is known as the cardiac output. Clear? So what we can write? The amount of blood that is entering from each ventricle into the artery is known as cardiac output. Clear? So the value of cardiac output is 5.6 liter per minute. It is the average. Clear? 5.6 liter per minute, the value of cardiac output. So basically this is of two types. Okay, one is known as stroke volume, and another is known as minute volume. Clear? So what is stroke volume? Stroke volume means, clear, from each ventricle into artery is known as cardiac when amount of blood is entering from each ventricle, when you have to mention that when the ventricle is in systole condition, that you have to mention. Clear? When the ventricle is in systole condition, then the amount of blood entering. Clear? So stroke volume. Okay, stroke volume means when the ventricle is in systole condition, then the amount of blood enters from each ventricle, okay, from each ventricle to artery in each systole. Okay, so that is known as stroke volume. What is stroke volume? In each systole, when the heart is contracting, the ventricle is contracting. So from each systole, the amount of blood entering into the artery, that is known as what? Stroke volume. And what is volume? Minute volume? From each, in the systolic condition, from each ventricle, the amount of blood entering in the artery in a minute is known as minute volume. Clear? So what is minute volume? The amount of blood entering, clear, from each ventricle when it is in systole condition per minute is known as what? Minute volume. So stroke volume per stroke, okay, per systole condition, clear, or per stroke, the amount of blood entering in the artery from the ventricle is known as stroke volume. And minute volume means in systole condition, otherwise the blood will not enter, the blood will enter only in systole condition. Clear? So in systole condition, the amount of blood entering to the ventricle, clear, per minute is known as entering into the artery per minute from the ventricle is known as minute volume. Clear? So students, so this is up to for this episode. Clear? So I will upload the next topics very soon. Clear? About the different type of blood pressure and the cardiac failure, clear, as well as the heart attack and all, clear, in the next episode, and I will complete this chapter, okay, before we move to the new and fresh chapter. So hope you have understood this, clear. So write in comments. So I will eagerly wait for your comments, okay. So write in comments what are problems you are facing, that also you can write in comments. Obviously I will get back to you, and hope today's episode you enjoyed and you have understood it properly. So thank you for watching.